with like this subathon coming to an end already, right? And us reaching all the goals and demolishing it like crazy this year. Um, I I wanted to take the time to properly say thank you to you guys for another amazing year because man, end of 2024, I really got to do a lot, right? I had to do so much, and I feel like right now I'm properly in control of my life now. And again, it's thanks to you. Uh, everything where I'm at, the wonderful people and friends I'm surrounded by, it's all possible because you know some people decide to give me a chance and let me flourish and learn what it is that I want to do the most with my life. And if it weren't for the guild community, I wouldn't be able to move out of my parents' house, have such an awesome job that I never really even think of or feel like is a job, and I wouldn't be able to freely express myself as much as I do now. I feel like the me before was scared and was still afraid of how I'm perceived by people who never give a single fuck about my existence, but that changed so quickly. And I learned how important it was to consider that you never need to limit your creativity and yourself to appeal to other people that don't take the time to understand you, right? And that's a big thing. That's a good life lesson, I think. And I really learned that, at least from reflecting on myself the past week, whenever I go to bed, is that I feel like I really did grow a lot. And despite what some of y'all would say to troll me or be like annoying to fuck with me for fun, right? I do think that I'm the most mature now that I've ever been in my life, right? And then someone's gonna clip that out of context and show me all the jokes saying like haha pee pee cock or something, right? But that's not what I'm talking about, right? That's on street. That's like content creator brain Shoto right there. I I do think that I'm really mature now, right? And I've gotten to develop so much more that I actively look back upon the past few years and I cringe about it, which is something I think is really fucking awesome. If you look back at yourself as often as I do, right? And you compare who you were before to who you are right now, right? I think old me would be super proud and jealous of the current me. I'm so sorry about the sirens, by the way. They're ruining the immersion. Yeah, there's a lot of wee woos right now. God damn it. All right, but like I said, old me would be jealous of current me. I know that for a fact, and like I feel as if I've said the same things before, right? I think that's one thing that's been bothering me, like when I'm talking about these kinds of things, is that I feel like sometimes it's like beating a dead horse when I talk like this. But right now, and people that have been here with me for a long time to see me grow, laugh, cry, and mold, and celebrate so many different things throughout not just 2024, but the the time that I was Shoto. You all know that I've had a similar recollection before, but this time is it just feels different, right? It just feels different. It feels more unique and exponentially uh vast compared to when I've had these kinds of like self reflections before in the past. Like compared to previous times, I've looked at myself seriously and thought, wow, damn, I really think I'm a proper adult and that I'm getting ever so closer and closer to that ideal person that I want to be for myself and for others in life, right? And this all goes back to why I said I wanted to be a guild leader, right? Some people think it's just because of, oh, silly VTuber lore. It's because I want to have a community and make it make sense with my position with you all as, a VTuber, yada, 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 right? Because, everybody makes that story for themselves. Yeah, oh, why are you here? What's your VTuber lore? Yeah, 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 right? What's your community to you and shit? But I really do want to be a leader, right? Uh, and I want to be a good influence on many of you in moments like these because, man, I think back to when I was in fucking elementary school and my teachers always ask, hey, are you a follower or are you a leader, right? And I always said I'm a follower, right? I don't ever want to be a leader. I can't see that. And I think something changed. I've had this whole you know um, song and dance with you guys before, but that changed a lot because I just forced myself to be like, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna do something that makes me uncomfortable, right? Because maybe I'll learn something about myself by going out of that box. And wow, I really do like being, I really do like being a leader, right? And so to speak, in more ways than just being being who I am as Shoto. Because I feel like ever since then, right, years upon years ago, when I became Shoto, is that I felt like I was playing more into that, and I actually enjoyed it a lot more than just you know doing what I did before. And I think that's growth, right? That's good growth. That came with time. I I don't want to force people to see things in certain ways, right? I've always um since the start preached about being considerate, empathetic, compassionate, and kind, but also remembering to, appreciate who you are and doing what you want to do without any judgment. Because, hey, VTubing to me was being able to be more of myself and who I truly was without that judgment, right? And learning to be ever so more what's the word, compassionate each day. That passes me being a leader because I'm not saying I'm sort of expert or master at some shit, right? I'm always and forever will be someone that learns and learns and learns, since I believe that we'll never be perfect. I say that a lot because we can always get closer to what we think is perfect, right? And I think that's something really beautiful, contrary to what a lot of you might think. But at the end of the day, if I've made a good impact, right, on your lives with your morals and values and help you accept a bit as to like help yourself accept a bit more of the way that you are, then at the end of the day, I'm as happy as I can be too, right? Um, damn, I feel sappy and corny right now. Shit. Okay. This is coming off a lot more corny than I want it to be, but I don't know. These are the words coming out of my mouth. So, but how do I put this? I think that the guild's happiness is a direct reflection of my own happiness too, and that's why me. That's why I'm Shoto, and that's why I'm your guild leader, because I want to be that person and will be that person for not only you guys, but for myself too, right? And in this entire year, throughout 2024, I really feel like that big mess between family stuff and personal struggles, figuring my shit out too. And like I said, how I'm always learning and discovering, I do feel very more on top of things now, and that I'm the best version of myself at the moment more than ever. But I know that the upcoming years are awaiting more challenges, more struggles, and more things to learn from, as always. So that makes me excited more than ever.